Hello and welcome to the Whisky.com news on the 14th of July. And we have a number of very interesting news. The first news is I'm on vacation. Yeah, I'm here on vacation. I'm still in Europe. And I will still bring you the news because it's very easy to do that with your mobile phone now these days. The first one is the Glenmorangie Grand Vintage 1996. It's the 6th edition of the Bond House #1 collection. It's this year's bottling is 23 years old, and it is exclusively from bourbon casks, 43% ABV. Very, very interesting single malt. Then we have a new bottling from the Isle of Islay. It's from Elixir Distillers, and it's a 33-year-old single malt, and it's called Islay Violets. Yeah, there's always a bit of a rumor that there's a touch of violets, of that flavor within Islay whiskies. It was finished in cognac cask and has 46.2% ABV, not colored, not chill filtered, so it's really, really interesting single malt. So let's have a look. Then we go down to England. The Spirit of Yorkshire Distillery brings out their 4th single malt onto the market. It's called Philly Bay STR. STR, for everybody who doesn't know, stands for Shaved Toasted Recharred. It was distilled 2016 and finished in Rioja wine casks, 46% ABV and limited to 6,000 bottles. Then we have the Waterford Distillery in Ireland, and they're bringing out new single farm distillery and new batches to the market. They're bringing out 2 new batches and 2 whole new bottlings onto the market. They're being filled with 50% ABV, without coloring and without chill filtering, and they want to bring them out at the end of July. Then we go over to the States, and Michter brings out a 10-year-old rye whiskey from 2020. So yeah, the distilleries, they have 2 distilleries at Michter. Only one of them is running, but they're still bringing out whiskies, and they are really short on older whiskies. But they're producing more and more, and this time it's a 10-year-old rye whiskey, which is really, really rare to get over there in America. It's 46.4% ABV, and it will be a single barrel, and it will be highly limited. And the last news is the Bardstown Bourbon Distillery brings out a 360-degree tour. So it's one of these 360 degrees interactive tours. You know, I've done these videos with 360 degrees. It's relatively similar to it, but you're standing 360 degrees and you can click on different stages, walk through the distillery at a reasonable level, and then when you click on certain points there will be a video appearing and telling you everything about the steps, the production, and what's going on at the Bardstown